I hope your cloud isn't filled because it's coming to you. So we came up with this matrix about a year and a half ago, and I've actually heard other leaders do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matrix on their calls. And it's basically what we came up with a year and a half ago. So we are hoping that our matrix is spreading like wildfire because it's absolutely working for our team. So let's move on. Congratulations, all you matrix people. This is why I set up the call, but we have so much more to celebrate because our team had the biggest week ever 2 weeks ago when Mocha was re-released. And Dawn, if you could change the slide. Yeah, there we go. Look at all that success. All right, so Erik is going to read off just the top row and congratulate all the other winners. So,
all right. So, and like you said, 2 weeks ago it was not only, I know it was the biggest week for all of you, but it was actually the biggest week in Isagenix history 2 weeks ago. And for a company that's been around for 16 years, I mean, that is a big, big deal that we're consistently breaking records week after week after week. So pretty exciting. Anyway, so top row, so brand new 2-star silvers. We have Mary Beth Sisk once again. We have Kelly Buchanan. Congratulations. 1-star silvers, we have Nikki Carpenter, who also earned the 10-cycle bonus as well. And also we have Ridgely Brody. Congratulations, you earned the 5-cycle bonus and the 10-cycle bonus. Huge deal. And then earning the 10-cycle bonus, Shannon Sim and Nicole Murphy, and a brand new manager and also 5-cycle bonus, Lisa Zimmerman. So big congratulations to all of you.
Yay. Oh my gosh. We are taking all the money, Erik. I know that Isagenix kind of has reallocated a lot of the bonus money, and this team is taking all of it. We are
good. We want to give it away.
Yeah.
We love paying people more.
Quincy just showed up, and can you see my thing looks fuzzy, but oh, now she's hiding. She's wearing her Isakit. She just came out wearing her Isakit shirt, and she wanted to show it off. So I just wanted to
love it.
So yes, and so then Erik, we also wanted to congratulate all the other 5-cycle bonus winners and the new consultants that are on the team. And I think you put it perfectly that when we succeed, we change lives on a daily basis.
Yeah, that's it. And the 5-cycle bonus has been so huge for the company, and I love how everybody's mobilizing your teams and your groups around this 5-cycle bonus because one, it's a incredible bonus, and it's really attainable for people that they can really wrap their heads around right out of the gates. So and it's a huge first stepping stone milestone to some of the the bigger ranks in Isagenix. So congrats on 5-cycle bonus to Denny Chatzel, Opie Buchanan, Angela Jester, Kenna Stewart, Michelle Pratt, Denise Adams, and Chelsea Trimper. Congratulations to all of you for earning the 5-cycle bonus. And brand new consultants, huge deal, first leadership level in Isagenix, gotta love it. You share. We have Ann Catherine, Stacy DeFarinos. Sorry, I got to get my glasses out for this type. Rachel Dissert. We've got Kelsey Zimmerman, Judy Seeley, Kirsten Greasy, Bruce Bryant, Dana. Let's see. Sorry, I just went a little blurry. I'm trying to make out that name. Can you read those last two?
I'm sorry. Robert. I should have written these out for you.
No, that's okay. It's okay.
And Kayla Prince and Diana. I actually can't read it.
It's Dana Pedinotti.
Thank you, Dana Pedinotti. Yeah, it keeps on going. It keeps on going a little blurry. All right. So congratulations, everybody. Okay. And then Erik, I wrote you a little bit about what we did with our contest during our push week. What did you think about that?
I love it. I mean, I think it's, absolutely incredible. I know that a lot of, as one of these, the push week winner actually recently just qualified for top achievers. Is that correct? In Maui?
Oh, I thought you were saying it for real, but we think so. We haven't gotten the
Okay. Well, we can try to confirm that. So let me know. Okay. I know that you made a note about that, but absolutely. And I know that the winners are going to be receiving an Isagenix team embroidered jacket.
Yeah. So we had 3 teams of 20, right? And it was competitive. It was crazy. So close.
So do they know the winners yet or no?
Yes, but if you could congratulate the winners and then do the individual things that I wrote to you.
Okay, perfect. So for the push week team winner was Team Sunshine Livin' / hashtag Team OC, led by Diana Previtt and Adam Sisk. Congratulations. And again, you're going to get that embroidered Isagenix jacket. And then also, I know that you had a contest for your percentage, the percentage cycle growth over their benchmark. You want me to read those?
Yep, please.
Okay, perfect. So the winner, $200, you're going to be receiving. Winner Erica Fisher, who went from 1 cycle to 13 cycles in 1 week. Huge. So congratulations to Erica.
And then Diana, she did go, we think she qualified, Diana Previtt, we think she qualified for Maui, as well as Dawn and I, Eric. So if you could find out whether Dawn and I are going to Maui, we would appreciate that.
I will.
Confirm that. So
I can definitely confirm that.
All right, so let's go to the February Frenzy, and then I want Eric to close it out because I told him I would only keep him on the call for half an hour, and we really want to utilize Eric and everything that he has to offer this team and like really get us excited about the rapid reset and everything else. So these are our February, can you believe this? Look at this, Eric. These are our February Frenzy winners. Look at all that money.
Incredible.
I know. We don't have to read these. I just want to keep it up there. But I just want, so now I just want to ask you, clearly this team is on fire. We're taking advantage of every promotion. Is there any advice you can give us for kind of not losing steam? Because we've been all in for, I feel like, since January 1st. And I don't want this team to lose speed and miss out on an opportunity in April that could be even bigger and better. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink.
Yeah, well, I think that, we put these, at the beginning of the year is kind of a reset for everyone, and we want everybody to get out of the gates quickly because it really sets the tone for an incredible year. And, obviously what you have done up until now in January and February is really you're probably starting to see setting the tone for March, April, May, and as you head into the summer. I mean, all of this success and, all of these huge weeks that we had 2 weeks ago, it didn't happen by accident, and obviously a lot of that comes from getting into action in January and February. And really it all stems from the reason why we wanted to put the January Jolt and February Frenzy in January based around enrollments is because enrollments really are the lifeblood of this business. And you think about when we are the most excited in Isagenix, typically it's after you've brought somebody new into the Isagenix family and you're helping them get started, because that it's just fresh blood into the Isagenix family, new people that you can help, new people that are going to be impacted by this incredible culture, our products, and that's just incredibly exciting. And so when we start to see businesses get stagnant and start to plateau, it's typically the months previous, either in somebody's business, they got complacent with their enrollments, they went into management mode. And so right out of the gates, it's so critical to really get that momentum with enrollments. And that's why we put the promotions out there to kind of light everybody's fire. And now we've got this rapid crystal reset. And what I would say is that, you may have already hit crystal before, you may not have hit any of our crystal manager, director, or executive bonuses. But I do know that we look at the data And people typically hit their Crystal Executive Bonus. They typically do it in either they do it in their first 30 days when they get started on Isogenics, because they just make the decision and they get it and they just are like, they cannonball into this opportunity and their ignorance on fire and they go for it. And they make the decision and they literally get that Crystal Executive done in the first 6 weeks of getting started, flipping their account over to an associate. Or people do it like literally in their last 3 days of their 6 months. And why is that? It's because like literally with a week to go, they go, crap, I really have to get this done. And they find the fire inside of them and they get it done. The difference is that, you know, they finally choose to make a decision and they find their fire about what's going to really light them up to make this happen. And so what I would say to the group is if you've missed out on the Crystal manager bonus or director bonus or executive bonus, I would just say, if not now with this rapid Crystal reset, then when are you actually going to do this? Because it doesn't matter the time frame. All it takes is a decision. One of the great things about this profession of network marketing is really all you have to do is get a great product experience and go get excited and share these Isogenics products with other people. You don't have to worry about those products getting shipped out to people. You don't have to worry about those products getting arriving on time. You don't have to worry about you getting paid on time. You don't have to worry about, you know, hiring a customer service team. You don't have to worry about hiring a finance team. You don't have to worry about hiring an IT team to do all this for you. Add the headache that comes with traditional business. Isogenics does all of that for you. But because there's not a lot of upfront risk when you get started into the business of Isogenics, sometimes it causes people to become complacent and they struggle to find their fire because you know they haven't really made much risk. The only real thing you're doing is you're buying your products that you're loving every single month. That's the only real investment that you have to make, you know, if you want to build an Isogenics legacy business. And because of that, so I would just say that treat this business as if you've invested hundreds of millions of dollars into this business and watch your activity levels and watch your behavior after that. You know, how would your activity levels differ from, you know, the investment that you've made into Isogenics now versus if you would have invested, you know, $1 million into getting your Isogenics business started. That's the great thing about network marketing is you don't have to do that. But I think that all it takes with these, and what I would encourage you with all of your teams in your organization is really finding that fire. That fire for you could be that extra $250 a week that could help alleviate a car payment or just alleviate some stress from your marriage. Or it could be that one nagging bill that you want to pay off that keeps coming in every single month. Whatever it is for you, know that people's fires evolve and that's okay. But really all it's going to take is a decision with this rapid Crystal reset because, you know, everybody knows how to do this. It's just about finding the fire and going and doing it.
That is so true. I love what you just said about pretend like you invested $100,000, $500,000, whatever it is, pretend like you invested that and set your goals and get on fire. And this team, absolutely, we've got big goals and we've got groups set up to already plan on hitting the Crystal reset. We've got people in action. Obie Buchanan's on the call. You better watch out, Erik. He's going to be the Isogenics ISA body finalist. He's in cahoots with all the finalists already, the winners, and he's getting all of the intel on what it takes to win. So, Obie, say hi to Erik and let him know who you are.
Hey, Erik, how you doing, buddy? It's an honor to meet you.
Hey, it's great to meet you. Thanks for being such a great example. And I'm telling you, one of the keys to winning the ISA Body Challenge, it's not only about the transformation and everything like that and what it's done for you, but when our team sees that you're in action, sharing the gift of Isogenics and, you know, helping other people achieve what you're starting to achieve, that's a huge tick on the box. So that's all what it takes to be the grand prize winner.
that's all I want to do these days is just inspire. I mean, I have a very heart-wrenching story, a huge transformation, and I've lost 140 pounds in less than a year, and I'm jacked.
Wow.
And I just love, and my wife's down 50, my brother's down 70. I got 200-pound guys about ready to hit the 100-pound marks all in less than a year. My wife and I are just about to make executive, and I'm just really active. I'm helping a lot of people. My messenger is full, and I really, it drives me every day to inspire others because I'm really grateful for everything that this company and community has done for me and my family. It's just amazing. I just thank you and your family and the whole community. I can't say enough, Erik. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Opie. Thank you for being such an extraordinary example of what's possible and for just, paying it forward. And it's huge. It's what we're all about.
So keep your eye out for him. And I also wanted to give a huge shout out. We've got some other leaders on this call, Erik, that I wanted to acknowledge. So you've already given a shout out to Diana Prevet and Adam for leading their team. And then I wanted to give a huge shout out to Denise Ciancia and Carrie Ming for leading Team Inspiration in our Push Week. I also want to give a huge shout out to Amanda Stroud and Tara Higgs and Mike Janis and Genevieve Elliott for all of their hard work. And of course, my fearless sister, Dawn, who we couldn't do this without because, she's the mastermind. We come up with these challenges and then we execute. And it always, always, always comes out to record-breaking weeks for our team. So I appreciate everything you said. We're on board 100% for the Crystal Reset. What other advice can you give? We've got a lot of new people and we've got a lot of veterans. So my question is for you with coaching. Sort of having 5 different phone calls every week for, beginner to expert. What's your advice and what have other teams been using to really challenge and educate their teams in a more streamlined and time efficient manner? Because we've got everyone from the beginning to, 4-star and 5-star on our team.
So are you saying
what's the best way to coach everybody, I guess, versus having separate calls? And I know we didn't practice this, everyone, so I am totally throwing them, a curveball. But I think that our struggle that we go with on our team is how do you coach someone brand new alongside someone who's been with you for 2 or 3 years and not, have separate groups for them?
Well, I think that, again, you want to match your energy with people. And I think that, I think really not overcomplicating this, and maybe it's 2 different groups that you have. I think it's saying, realizing that you've got people that are going to put their hand up and say, hey, I really want to do this, and maybe their activity level isn't matching up to actually what they're saying they want to do, and they may go in one category, and then you've got those other people who are putting their hand up and they're saying, I want to do this, and their activity is matching up with their words, and they're actually doing the do every single day. I would say that you want to be spending like 95% of your time with all of the, with those types of people. So many times, we try to, we want it so much greater than the person actually wants it for themselves. And we feel like we're trying to drag people over the finish line to, just do something. And that just becomes that makes this business very, very heavy. But, if you've got 10 people like that, but then you've got one person that is showing up for everything, they're coming to the events, their activities matching up with what they say they're going to be doing, I would literally spend 99% of my time with that one person and just and getting working with their people who they're cultivating, because again, your time is one of your greatest resources. And I think that if you were to ask so many people in Isogenics, what's the one thing that you wish you would have done before, or what's the one thing you wish you would have known at the beginning of your Isogenics journey as that now? And it typically is, I just wish I would have spent more time with the people who were actually going for this, rather than spending all this time on people that just maybe don't want it, you know. And Erik Coover says it best. He says that, you know, don't fall in love with potential. Fall in love with activity and people who are actually doing this, which I think is huge.
Oh my gosh. I think that you just put everything in a nutshell. I mean, and I remember, and I think I just saw that I was fuzzy this whole call. I think it's because Dawn and I logged in as the same person. So, you know, I showered, I got pretty for this, and now I find out I'm like all fuzzy the whole time. That's disappointing, but whatever. Anyway, so I think that's in a nutshell. And honestly, I heard Erik Coover say that, and when we were at the influencers meeting, and don't fall in love with potential, fall in love with action. I think that is, you just made my call right there by my team hearing that and by everyone hearing that, because I think we want it, like you said, so much more for other people than they want it for themselves sometimes. And then we project that onto them, and then they're just like, no, I don't want it as much as I think I do. So thank you so much. And Dawn, I'm going to just turn it over. Did you want to ask Erik anything or say anything? Because I didn't mean to hog the whole call, but I like it. Is she muted? Is she coming? Oh, she left the call so that I would be better. Oh, geez. That's a sister. That's a
good sister, I was going to say.
She just left so that oh no, I'm still fuzzy. I'm still pixelated. Anyway, all right. You know, Erik, I just can't thank you enough, because you guys, if you didn't know this little small fact, Erik and I won a golf tournament together when we were at one of my very first Top Achievers. We played together in a foursome and we won because he's a really good golfer, if you didn't know. And I think I did pretty well, though. I think I hit some long yards. But we had a good time. And then he came to do a presentation one time. We went out, and I made him, after he got off a 5-hour flight, I made him go out for a 5-mile run with me. So we go way back, and it means the world to me that I ask you to get on this call to celebrate my team, and you say yes, and just come on and give great advice and just cheer us on and give us inspiration. And, you know, I know that now you're going to be watching some of these people, and you're going to see their names come up on reports or on the Maui, you know, or on the next Top Achievers, and you'll be like, I know them, they're on the Cermak sisters team. And, you know, it just means the world to us that you take the time out and come into our homes on a Wednesday night and celebrate our success. So I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, because this call was really special to me for celebrating all of the team and everything that we've done to celebrate the success. So thank you.
Hey, thank you, Robin, so much for your leadership and your heart and who you are. And just thank you so much for everybody on this call for saying yes to Isagenix, for saying yes to this culture, for saying yes to impacting people's lives, to you know, saying yes to becoming better versions of ourselves, even though sometimes that's not always comfortable, that's not always easy. But this culture breeds just continuous self-improvement, and so much of this is based around, yes, it's, you know, it's incredible to make an impact in people's lives, but it's, you know, the process of who we become, and, you know, along that journey that's rewarding, and the relationships that we get to meet. I mean, so many people say, it's like, I got a great product experience and started doing the business, but honestly, one of the coolest things about this whole culture is the remarkable people that I've met, and the friendships and the relationships and the memories. And I think our culture is probably our greatest product that we have in Isagenix, and that's what I feel a huge responsibility for in the future. And I'm just grateful to be a part of it with all of you. You guys are the heartbeat of Isagenix. So thank you.
I think you just made our family a lot smaller by being on the call with us. So we're all going to say goodbye to Erik, but we're going to keep on going, because we've got our next challenge to announce, which is the Rapid Double Crystal Reset. So hang on, everybody. And Erik, please give your baby a kiss from me. And you know that we got to introduce our kids. They're only 2 months apart. So
absolutely. I know we have to.
I think Crosby might be in Nashville. We'll see. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going on the cruise, and I think I just won Maui. So, you know, there's a lot of trips coming up. So all on Isagenix, which is awesome.
Gotta love it.
All right.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you,
All right.
Eric.
Great day.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
You bet. Thank you.
See you, buddy.
All right. I told Dawn to come back on because she left, and now we're going to get started with the double crystal reset. I don't know why I'm pixelated. It's kind of a bummer, but oh well, what are you going to do? Dawn, are you back on?
But I have an idea.
Robin, mine does that sometimes with my Wi-Fi. If you're streaming something on your TV, and then no, mine does that.
I don't know. It's never done that before, so whatever. It was still awesome. Wasn't that awesome? I love Erik Coover. He is the best. What did you guys think about that? Don't fall in love with potential. Fall in love with action. I'm going to put that up on my wall everywhere because I love that so much. So Dawn is back. Dawn, let's go with double crystal bonus. Oh, and there's the real Mike Janis. He's on the call, everybody. Not the fake one that we met today.
And Amanda's prospecting, and that's what I love about the whole thing. They're probably going to be a better Mike Janis join the group.
Oh
I told her, I got to tell you real quick, I added 4 Amanda Strouds before we got on the call from Facebook, so I'm gonna get an Amanda Stroud.
I think that's hilarious. Go ahead. You know, we should go stalk Facebook, find the fitness professionals, and then just be like, "Oh, I thought you were the James Doe on my team. I'm so sorry, but hey, take a look at my opportunity." It's a great way to introduce people to what we have. So, all right, that was awesome. Did everyone think that was awesome? Raise your hands and cheers if you thought that was awesome. All right, Dawn. What you got? You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. Well, you weren't pixelated, so I really don't know what your thing is, but it's okay. So, rapid crystal reset. Hopefully by now, everybody on the call has heard of rapid crystal reset. If you haven't, www.rapidcrystalreset.com is one way to find out about it. And we are putting together a group of people that are ready to go for it, that are ready to go for crystal manager, ready to go for crystal director, ready to go for crystal executive. There's a ton of bonuses. The company has basically condensed the time, given all of us a chance to start over from scratch, right? So no matter, I enrolled 11 years ago. I get to play like I enrolled yesterday. I get to be just like anybody else on this call, right? I get to play like I enrolled yesterday and start from scratch. I can go crystal manager, I can go crystal director, and I can go crystal executive. Basically what they've done is we started Monday. Monday was the start date for this program. We had 28 days from Monday. We have to go crystal manager. That's I have 2 consultants, right? That's worth $700 to you. To go crystal manager, $700. Insane. Go crystal director. That's not even counting pips or cycles. That's just straight up bonuses. Go crystal manager, $1,900. $1,900. So, and crystal executive, $2,000, another 400, 2,400. Again, not counting PIBs, not counting all the other bonuses, not counting all of everything that's available along the way. It's an insane amount of money. If you're on this call, if you have an interest in being in this business, you need to get your head around this rapid crystal reset. It is for everyone. I told a guy that I just enrolled on Sunday. Just enrolled him on Sunday. I said, dude, get me 2 people. You get me 2 people who are ready to commit to their health ASAP. Have them ready. I'm going to sign them up with value packs. If I can get them on board with value packs, get them a good experience and get them sharing in 25 days, you'll make $1,150. That's what I'm telling my new people, right? $1,150. That's a lot of money. And so what we're doing, things like that, those kind of conversations, tips for how to talk to people, how to frame it, all of this, we're starting a group. The group starts on Monday. It is the Crystal Achiever group. It is for people who want to go for it. Right? And to be part of this group, you're going to be prepared to be on a call once a week. It's a 15-minute call. You want to be on it because it's going to set you up for success that week with a juicy challenge of how to create consultants.
Like you're not going to flounder. You're going to have a roadmap to success, and you're going to have people in there doing the same thing that you're doing the same activities that you're doing, so you can start creating these consultants and hitting these marks and making these bonuses, right? And so you want to hear the good news? You want to hear the fun stuff? So we have until, Denise, I know you're on the call. What's our deadline? Is it May 27th? May 27th,
yes.
Right? Deadline for the whole thing.
That's correct, May 27th.
We've marched along the way. I know April 30th is the deadline for director, and March, what's the deadline for manager? Anybody?
The deadlines are April 1st, April 29th, and May 27th.
Thank you. So we have deadlines along the way for hitting these goals. We're going to be doing it together. We're going to have weekly calls. We're going to have, we call them juicy challenges. They're really focused activities for you to be creating consultants and doing the things that you need to do to hit these bonuses, right? So if you participate in all the calls, you get a couple graces, you get a couple buys. But if you participate in all the calls, and again, they're 15 minutes. They're 15 minutes. If they're on a Monday, either in the AM or the PM, you get on all the calls and you hit Crystal Executive, and then you will qualify for a VIP event in Nashville at Celebration. And you don't want to miss it. I'll tell you right now, you don't want to miss it. So get on board, get in the group. You need to choose into the group. If you can't find it, it's called Crystal Achievers. If you can't find it, get one of your upline leaders to add you. But no, take that back. You need to choose in yourself. You need to add yourself to the group. So go find it or ask your leaders for a link so that you can join, because I can see if somebody else adds you. So go ahead and join the group. Jenna DeLong just asked to join Crystal Achievers. She figured it out. I'm sure the rest of you can too. Join the group. We launch on Monday morning at 8:45. The calls are 8:45 a.m., 8:45 p.m. That'll be our launch call and our first Juicy Challenge. I will be doing a live video in DAR, going over the details, and kind of for anybody who missed this call tonight, I'll be basically recreating what I'm talking about right now in a live. And what did I miss, Robin? You're muted.
We have to act fast. I mean, April 1st is right around the corner. So you've got to start having these conversations with people immediately. And honestly, we're trying to work on, and I want to see a raise of hands. If we could come up with, just kind of a cookie cutter for doing a sip and sample and inspiring your personally enrolled to do a sip and sample. Like, let's say, it would come out of your pocket, not out of your leader's pocket, because you're going to be the one getting the $4,000. But let's say we made a flyer and you could send it out to all your personally enrolled and said, if you host a sip and sample, I'll pay for your shipping for 3 months, right? And then you get all your people at your house. I'll bring some snacks. If you have shakes, I'll bring some snacks. I'll bring my video. I will basically run your sip and sample if you host it at your house and invite all your people. And by you doing that, you will get free shipping for 3 months from me. If we did a flyer with something like that, do you guys think it would be something you guys could utilize for your personally enrolled to, imagine having 10 personally enrolled, each have a sip and sample. They enrolled 2 people at each of the sip and samples. Bam, you're Crystal Executive. I know that's pie in the sky, but it's doable, right? Let's say you have 20 people have sip and samples, but it's, again, the money would be coming out of your pocket. So if you did offer this, if you took the flyer and ran with it and offered it to your people, the free shipping would be paid for by each of you as leaders. Does that make sense? What do you guys think? Is that something, if we put the work into that and made a flyer and kind of made it really streamlined so that they knew exactly what they needed to do to host a sip and sample, and it's something you could share with them, is that something you guys would find valuable? Yes.
I think it's a brilliant idea, Robin.
Thank you. I see a lot of big heads nodding. All right. So we are going to work on that. I just want to be clear that it would be coming as you guys going for the Crystal Executive, it would be out of your pocket for the shipping. So I just want to be clear on that if we did the flyer, it would be coming out of your pocket. The other thing that I wanted to say is, start mapping it out now. If you look around my house, I've got a map to Crystal Executive on my microwave. I've got a map to Crystal Executive on my bathroom mirror. Nikki's got her. I've got a map to Crystal Executive in my hallway, on my front door. I look at those names, and the advice that I gave to some of my team today was put the people that you wish are going to be on there. Not even necessarily pirates, not necessarily associates. They might not even be on your tree yet. I have this guy, David McNary, and I told my cracking executives, I've got a group that I've been working with. I said, this guy is going executive because I already planted the seeds on day one. I did the personal analysis. Personal analysis, get all over that with all your new people. We all just had 10 people enroll in February. Do a personal analysis with each of them. Get their 5 names of people that are watching them or supporting them. So I did that with him. He gave me his names. Guess what? He just enrolled a value pack today. Bam, pirate. I'm already halfway to almost halfway, or I've got another pirate. So I'm halfway to manager already. So, but I declared it. I declared that David McNary was going to be a consultant. And sure enough, out of the blue, he wrote, all right, my buddy wants to do this. And now I said, all right, well, he enrolled with a value pack. So now you got $200, you know, that $100 will turn into $200. So now there's some real investment for him to get another person by the end of the week. So it's all about planning and executing. Does everyone understand that? You need to start planning now for what you're going to be doing a week from now, 2 weeks from now. In fact, if I were everyone on here, I would have the next 12 weeks absolutely on my calendar, what's going to be happening, what you're going to be working on that week, you know, whether it's sip and samples, whether it's Zoom calls. I know, Amanda, why don't you tell a little bit about the Zoom call you're about to do with this? You send everybody a shake?
Oh, yes. So I'm actually running an influencers group right now, and there's 3 ladies that are in there with me. And one of the ladies doesn't live around here, but she wants to do a sip and sample, and she wants me to be there. So I said, well, let's do this. We're going to do an online sip and sample. And what we've done is we've created the event, and we're sending shakes to people who want to be part of this sip and sample. So we all are going to get on a Zoom call. The date's already set, and I'm sending them a chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry shake, a chocolate decadence bar, and 2 chocolates. So they can try everything while we're on the Zoom call. And then we can talk about the opportunity. We can talk about the products, and we don't have to be in their living room, but it's still personal, and everybody gets the opportunity to try the products that way.
I love that. And what happens if they don't get on the call? Do they have to send it back?
I think I'm going to have to put that in there. I'm going to put something in the package. I haven't come up with exactly what I'm going to put as far as a note in there, but maybe I'll make them send me the postage back or something. I don't know.
Oh, well, there you go. All right. What questions do we have? There is a lot of information. There's a lot going on. I'm sure everyone's in a little bit of overwhelm, which is absolutely normal and natural. Who's got something to say, or who's going for it? Yeah. Yes, go for it.
I'm going for it.
I'm going for it.
All right. And Jill Murray.
Hey, Robin, I thought it was interesting what Erik said. I didn't realize that the majority of people that go executive do it within either the first 4 weeks from being enrolled. Isn't that what he said? Or the very, very end. That's like so intriguing to me. I didn't realize that because it's very intriguing. So those people that move fast are out there, guys and gals. So, you know, as we grow our teams, there's going to be that person out there that's going to grow it that fast. And we are all going to do it, right? So we have a little wager. Are we supposed to say that? We have a little wager about how many people on our team are actually going to, I don't know, what did we decide? Dawn just wrote them down, I guess. And Dawn, what are you going to do with those numbers?
Oh, I got them. I got them right here. Don't you worry. But I think that
we had to tell her how many executives we were going to have on our team after the next 11 weeks.
It was like we were playing a game of hearts and we were all bidding our hands.
Yes.
You've ever played. So I think it's intriguing too, right? I think I understand what you're saying. And I want to piggyback on that and say, hearing that and knowing that a lot of people do it in a month, let's wipe the slate clean. Let's get rid of any preconceived notion you have in here that it's hard, that it takes a long time. Like, do not take whatever your experience was and bring it to your new people. Let's bring what's the norm to your new people, right? And say, well, most people do this in their first month. Oh, okay. Let's set that expectation. Most people do it in a month. You're getting 3. New person, you get 3. Been wrapped with Krista B said, but a lot of people do it in a month. So let's make sure we're not bringing our stuff or whatever our, whatever our stories are about this to the new people. Let's just bring what the truth is. The truth is most people do this in their first month if they're going to, when they're serious about it. And so a couple of things for Nashville. Our team event is August 4th, the night before the Science Talks and the Leadership Meeting. The night before we start, we're going to whoop it up and then we're going to get serious and get into celebration mode. This VIP event is on the 7th. So we end general session on the last day. So this VIP event is going to be the last night. So plan accordingly. If you're planning on going executive, then plan on being there and partying with us. We looked at all the other nights. I just want to let you know, we looked at the other nights and there's the Crystal Rally, which you're all going to be at because you're going Crystal Executive. So you're going to be at the Crystal Rally. Didn't want to have the party on top of that, the VIP event. And then the next night is the gala, right? And so, and there's an opportunity for a lot of people here on this call to be recognized at the gala. So we didn't want to overlap on those. So our VIP event, which again, honestly, you don't want to miss it. Our Ferris wheel ride, our high roller ride for our last VIP group was amazing. And our intention is that this is going to be even better. So make sure you plan that. And I would say to you this, Erik said, if, here's double the money, like if not now, when? And so if you're serious about this, if not now, when? Exactly. Then what I would suggest you do is take your crystal map, your map for Crystal Executive, and you send it to your sponsor or you send it to your team leader. Doing that, your team leader, did you hear what he said about spend your time with the people that are in action? Did you hear what Erik Coover told us as leaders who to spend our time with? So if you're the person, if you want your leader's attention, then I would say draw out your crystal map and send it to your sponsor. And if anybody doesn't understand what that means to draw out their crystal map, go to isogenicsbusiness.com, map to executive, crystal map to executive. You'll print it out and start filling in those holes. If you need help, if you're not there yet, you don't know what that means and you need help, raise your hand and reach out to your sponsor, reach out to your team captain, have somebody help you, have somebody, but get it done. Because without that clear vision, without that clear intention, it's not going to happen by itself. It's not going to happen by itself. It will happen if you're clear that it's going to happen. What did we see during push week? What did we see during push week? I mean, Diana.
Magic.
Yeah. A lot of clear intention, making a lot of things happen. We saw that slide with all those people. Ridgely Brody, director, 1-star bonus. Nikki, 1-star bonus. Mary Beth, 2-star bonus. Kelly and Opie, 2-star bonus. That was clear intention. That didn't just happen. They didn't just sit and go, I hope some people enroll, and maybe it was clear intention all the way. And that's what this is going to be too. So if you want to be part of that VIP event, and if you want to just rack in these bonuses, I would advise you to join that group. You'll get more instruction there. Be ready to get on those calls Monday, either the AM or the PM. We will take roll. And get ready to make some money and have some fun. This is fun. It really is. Okay. So I don't know if you just saw that, Jenna. Robin, you want to close it out? Robin,
well, we just had Erik Coover on a call, you guys. We just had Erik. We had the owner of the company on our call. We are on the map, you guys. We are one of the strongest teams in Isogenics. Now let's go to the next level. We absolutely can be up on stage as a team, leading the pack and being, team dream, achieve, repeat all together. We have so much talent on this team. We have so many leaders on this team. Every single person is capable for achieving whatever you want to achieve. And right now, that achievement is Crystal Executive. So let's just do it. Let's just everybody go Crystal Executive, and then let's go blow it out of the park in Nashville and have the time of our lives, because it's about working hard and then celebrating our success. And we just did that. We just celebrated our push week with Erik Coover. I'm beyond excited. Could be the fireball shot talking. I don't know. But I am so excited about this team, and I'm so excited about what's possible. And I'm so excited about the leadership we have, the structure, everything that we've got going on. So that's all I have to say. Like, I'm ready to knock it out of the park. I'm ready to take everybody with me to executive and really take all of the Isagenix money that they're putting on the table and just keep on cashing in and helping as many people as possible, both with their physical needs as well as their financial needs, because every single person on this call is absolutely changing their own life and other lives financially as well as physically.
Okay, one last thing. To go to that VIP event, you have to be executive at Celebration, right? So this is not run to exec. This is let's get real consultants. Let's hit these bonuses. But you got to understand, we want to set you up to play in the director pool, to play in the executive pool, to play in the 2-star pool. You don't play in those pools if you lose your consultants the next day, right? So this is doing it right, getting real people to share with other people, and maintaining that rank so that you can play in all those, because executive, you got to understand, we're not making this up and just arbitrarily pick an executive. Executive is the gateway to the big money in this company. You got to be executive if you're going to access the larger leadership pools and a lot of the other opportunities that the company offers. So it's not just random, and we want to set you up for success. We want to get you to executive and keep you there, right? I think that's it.
Does anyone else want to add anything that they want to say? Because, you know, now's your time to just like either say you're ready to lead your team or you're ready to do this or whatever. Just open it up. Open it up. We need some action. We need some noise. We need some cheering.
All right, guys, like this is your chance. Seriously, this is your chance, because I don't know what has happened recently with Isagenix, but they are throwing money at us. And this is our opportunity to show people that they have the chance to have financial freedom. It really is. And so if you're ready to be a leader and you're ready to show others the way, you have to hit executive through this rapid crystal reset. This is the perfect opportunity for you to be an influencer. So like Robin says, I said this as soon as I heard about the rapid reset, you have to get that map out, and it has to be everywhere you can see it every single day. And you have to visualize who's going to be on your team, who's going to be with you, and who you are going to change their life, not just through their health, but who you're going to be able to show that financially this is possible. This is the perfect opportunity for you to do that. So let's go. Like, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of rewinding time back. I know that Dawn and Robin, a lot of you have been here around longer than I have. When I started Isagenix, this was it. I had 30 days to go Crystal Manager. I had 60 days to go to Crystal Director. And, you know, and I did it. And I did it very, you know, I did it because I wanted to help people, and, you know, the money was nice on the side. But what I'm saying is they stretched it out, and now they're putting it back squished again, but they're giving you freaking double the money. Like, it's a no-brainer. No-brainer. And there's no excuses. Honestly, like, I know I probably speak for Robin and Dawn and the other leaders when I say this, like, well, I can't make Monday calls. I just can't do Mondays. Then don't do it. Okay? That's a freaking excuse. There's no excuses when it comes to this. If you want this bad enough, if the $4,000 makes a difference in your family and your life, then you will work your ass off and do this, okay? So we don't want to hear excuses. Just like Erik said, I'd rather work with one person that gives 100% than I work with 25 people that I feel like I'm pulling along on a leash, okay? And that's how we all feel. So if you want to prove to us that you got this, then work hard and stand out from everybody else, and you'll get our attention.
The final thing I would say is that I'm doing a call tomorrow night, 8:30, and it is about the opportunity. We're not going to talk about product at all. It's going to be straight, like, it's going to be Gina and I. Gina's a young mother who really just wanted to be home with her kids. My why is a little bit different and my view of what this compensation plan and the time freedom it offers and what it provides for me and my family is a little bit different. We are going to be talking about what's possible. We're going to be talking about why Isagenix. We are not going to go into the compensation plan. This is not a training for business people. This is for guests. So this is for your friends. This is for people who you might have on your crystal map, but you haven't enrolled yet. This call's for them, right? This call is for brand new product users who are having a great experience and maybe you want to show them what's next. This call is for them. So this call is being created. Gina actually came to me and said, will you host this call with me? I have so many people that I've talked to about the opportunity. I just want to kind of bring them into this, to a place to really see the opportunity. And that's what this call is about. And so it'll be on Dream Achieve Repeat Zoom. If you have people that are like that in your life, that you've been talking about your little side hustle, say, hey, I'm selling some shakes out of the back of my car. You want some? If you've told people, if they've been watching, if you know that they know what you do and might want to learn more, and or you know that a financial opportunity might be something that would be valuable for them at this point, then bring them to the call. I mean, it's Gina and I. You know what they're going to get. And I'm telling you, there's no product. It's not Experience Isagenix. It will be, what if you could give your daughter the fairy tale wedding of her dreams? What if you could retire your husband 10 years early and you guys could travel the world? What if? So what if? And then it'll deal with all of the pain points and the things that people are really struggling with. And then we will tell them we have a solution. And then we will talk about Isagenix as a company, as a culture, why this compensation plan is better than other compensation plans, and close with a call to action for them to get on the call, get on the phone with the person that invited them to the call, and get started, right? That's what the call will be. I have a hard time inviting people to a call that I don't know what to expect. Now you know what to expect. So if you want to try to bring, a different way of bringing people into your business that maybe you haven't tried before, this might be a way. I'm done.
Drop mic. Let's do this.
Drop mic. Good call. Good job getting Erik Coover on the call. That was really fun, Robin.
Thank you. Congratulations, everyone. You guys know we adore this team. We love this team. We want to do everything to help celebrate your success. So let's just keep on doing things that we can celebrate, because it's all about achieving goals and then celebrating. So everybody go out there and let's just go have some fun and change some lives.
Good job, everybody. Thanks, Robin.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was awesome.